Welcome back. We are the Gnawing Root Biters. I'm G,
And I'm Ethan.
and last week we limit tested the Blight curve. We played the most aggressive spirits possible that create Blight and just tried to see how fast you could Blight the island and still win. Today, we're going to be doing the opposite. I'm playing Spread of Rampant Green.
And I'm playing Vital Strength of the Earth, Resilience.
Oh, yeah, I'm also playing with Tangles because I like Tangles the most on the spirit. But yeah, we're gonna be playing these two spirits that slow down the game and try to keep the island healthy and try to also deal with the invaders at the same time. I figured we should play with an adversary that we haven't tried yet with the base rules, which is France. And of course, we have to go to France too because then we get the Slave Rebellion event.
Slave Rebellion! I love Slave Rebellion. That's my favorite event card in the game.
So
So fun.
double explore in lands with no towns or cities, which I should be able to help deal with wilds. And then slave
Mhm.
labor, they get to build extra towns in lands with a ton of explorers. I think you'll be able to potentially deal with that. These are
Oh,
our
we'll see.
starting boards. Uh, got jungles and wetlands and mountains. And then if it's sands, I think we're gonna have a rough time, but we'll see. It's
Yeah, we'll see.
jungles. All right.
Oh, we are so good.
On
All right, on
to.
to turn one.
I'm pretty sure there's no initial explore for the first part, right? Yeah, except during
Yes.
setup. Okay, cool. Yeah, on to turn one. I'll be completely honest, it has been years since I've played Spreader Ramping Green. So, for this turn, I went with growth option number 3, and I gained Entrancing Apparitions. I can only play one card this turn. That card will be Fields Choked with Growth.
All right. I went with pretty standard opener. I think I'm going to get 3 energy from top track with growth option number 3. And I'm just going to stick to that for a while and play card plays. I went with draw of the Fruitful Earth. I hope this plan goes out the way I'm hoping it does.
Okay. So,
So I have
I
no
have
fasts.
I have no fast either. Event time. Skip event.
Skip.
Build in the jungles. Town, town,
You
town,
preventing?
town. I'll prevent the ravage because it's only
Isn't
one.
preventing the build
If
better?
there, it'll be lit better on future turns. But for now, I think preventing the ravage on jungles is better.
So hear me out. If you prevent the ravage, all this stuff is still here. If you prevent the build, the ravage is dealt with anyway.
You're right, but I just don't want to lose that. Oh, whatever. Fine, fine, fine. Destroyed presence. Skip the build. And now I don't have a sacred site for my power that. Oh wait, no. Never mind. I thought I was playing another power that needed a. Okay, whatever.
I was like, this guy is really scared of losing the secret side. Huh. He knows something I don't.
Nope. I know
Oh.
nothing. Uh, slow powers. Fields choked with growth. I was just gonna push this town out of here. And oh, actually, now that I know it's wetland, I'll probably still keep it in there, because I can prevent that ravage. That's it for my turn.
Okay. I think I'm realizing this is gonna turn into a lot of towns if I let that grow. I was gonna suck in 2 explorers there, and in retrospect, that's a bad idea. I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to eat up these 2 explorers and one Dahan, and we'll call it there. I think that's good.
That's pretty good, I think.
Yeah,
TP,
I'll set up for a future rituals.
TP.
Uh, yeah.
For this turn, I went with growth option number 2, so that I could add a presence to give myself 2 card plays plus 1 thanks to my growth. That's 3 card plays. I'm going to be playing belligerent and aggressive crops, stem the flow of fresh water, and entrancing apps.
Right. I went with gain a card, and I got Voracious Growth. I'm going to playing that and hoping my next turn looks a lot better. This seems kind of bad.
Entrancing apps, I'm going to target this Sands and pull in these two Explorers. No build happening there.
And a defend, just in case, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. And then I'm also adding a Wilds in this Sands. It seems counterintuitive, but trust me, there's a reason.
Sure. All right. I got nothing.
Okay.
Event. Mr. Event, what you got?
Visions out of time.
Oh, it's
Lose
this one.
one energy and replace your most expensive non-unique card in hand or discard with one of the same type. I can't do this. I don't have a non-unique power that isn't in
So
my...
if you can't do it, can you just pick it and then nothing happens?
I want to say yes, but you still lose
So,
one energy,
so you lose an energy.
and then you basically swap out a card to take it and put it into
Put it.
discard.
So if you don't have a card, what happens?
You just lose one
You
energy.
just take it. You just
So,
lose one energy and take something, right?
so would you rather lose one energy or add an omen token? I'm gonna add the omen token.
I'm gonna add the open token because I'm resilient. I do
And
not
it has
care.
to be on the land with the most towns and cities, correct? Yeah. That's gonna be here. That's fine with me. It just means it's gonna double ravage next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna put an omen token right on top of myself.
Okay. Is it? No, it's most invaders. Sorry. Never mind. You only
Yep.
have two, and two. Okay.
Yep.
In each land with
Fine.
beasts, 1 damage per beast. That is kind of nice for me.
That's actually very good for you.
Lands with Dahan have defend 2. In lands with towns and cities and no Dahan, ravage actions do +1.
And it does nothing happens.
So, yeah, hold on. So what happens? Wait, no fear card. Ravage in the jungles. This is defend 2. Explorer's dead. Nothing happens here. The town does +1 damage. Is that?
It's fine. I am resilient. I don't care.
Oh, you have +10 or 10 damage to blight the land. Okay.
Yep.
They are gonna blight this land, however.
Yeah, it happens.
Building
Process
in the
sacrifice.
wetlands. So I'm going to actually let this build go through. And then, because of the omen token, my plan is to prevent the ravage twice
Okay.
with my next growth. So
That makes sense.
I'd rather let it go through. This is also going to build a city. No explorers get converted into towns. Explore
really
the
good.
mountains. That's
That
pretty...
is not really good.
That's not good?
Double explore.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's not good. No explorer
This is not a double.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Slow powers. So I have 2. I'm going to open up with belligerent and aggressive crops. That is going to add a wilds over here. 1 damage to towns and cities only. I'm going to damage the city. Then, if there are any adjacent if there are any adjacent wilds, 1 fear, 1 damage to towns and cities only. And then that card is resolved. Stem the flow of fresh water, 1 damage to a town or city. City's gone.
Nice. That's actually good. Voracious growth. So I actually think I'm gonna opt to. Is it 1 fear and kill a town I don't care about? Or is it remove a blight? That is the real question.
Well, the theme of this video is to try to prolong Healthy Island as long as possible, so remove a blight maybe? But they're not going to ravage in the jungles again, so I don't know, maybe 2 damage?
Even
Wait, 2...
I'm kind of like set up, so I don't really care here. So I actually think I'm just killing this town for value.
Yeah, I was going to say damage the mountains, but you can't. So, yeah, just...
Yeah, I wanted to. Oh, I wanted to.
Yeah.
You don't know how sad this makes me. But it's fine. I'm a chill guy.
I don't know how often I'm going to be able to do this combo, but it seems pretty good. It would be even better if you can proc this at the same time, so... If 2 turns
Yeah, I'll
from
aim
now,
for it.
try to get my stuff empowered with a Gift of Strength, and then we'll see what we can do with that.
Sounds good.
Alright, TP?
TP.
For this turn, I went with growth option number 3, added a presence onto here, so now there's 3 presences in that wetland. And I gained a major power. Ravaged Undergrowth slithers back to life, forgetting Entrancing Apps for it because I need more cards with Sun. None of the majors I had give me Sun. It happens.
I went with growth option number 2, and I forgot Voracious Growth for a major Poison Land. So instead of blight removal, I am adding blight. Funny how that works, eh?
It's okay, I have blight removal on slow. On fast,
Don't worry
though,
about it.
I'm going to... So, I would add a presence, but I don't think I need to. I think it's actually better for me to generate 3 fear. Like, I don't see what extra energy gives me here, to be honest, if I'm always adding, so...
I mean, it just lets you deny more stuff, I guess.
Well, I don't need to deny anything else here. Do I?
You have to deny
I
something.
can't... I don't have enough to deny anything in the mountains, so... I'm gonna go for the 3 fear. And then on top of that, I can also defend 2 in the land. That doesn't do anything, so... I mean, I'll just throw this down here for fun. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. I got a Year of Perfect Stillness. I'm actually going to prevent everything right about here.
Okay.
And then that's my fast.
Alright. How many towns are on the board? We can have up to 10 more. Because they're going to add...
Yeah, we're good for a bit.
We're good for a little bit, but still. Event time.
Nowhere.
Ooh! Is that plant? That's plant. How much plant do I have? 3? You have 1? Dude, I'll forget a card for this. Oh, I will 100% forget a card for this. I'm forgetting Overgrown at Night. No sun.
Oh my god.
So that makes it 4. That does get rid of one of the plants, but that's fine, because I think we can pay for it still. We need 1 more plant. So, do you want to pay 1 energy?
I can pay 1.
Alright. We now have a permanent element for the rest of the game after we destroy a presence. I'm going to destroy this presence.
And I hate to do it, but I'm destroying this one.
The mountains?
Yeah, because next mountain is Ravage. So
You're going to add it in there anyway? Okay.
I'll just do it. Yeah, it slows me down a wee, but it's not too bad.
Alright, and then we gain a permanent element for the rest of the game. Give me that sun. I need a sun.
I'm going to take an Earth.
Nice.
Gives me some flexibility.
Alright. So now, beasts. Push a beast to a land without towns and cities. 1 fear if explorers are present. Let's get that beast in here. And
I'm going to bring this beast in here.
So that's 2 fear. That's a fear card. And then gather 1 or 2 Dahan into a land with Dahan set up symbols. This Dahan can come in. These 2 can come into here. I can probably protect that next turn. Maybe. It depends. We'll see. You have...
Dahan set up symbols. I'm going to bring... It's Slave Rebellion next, right? So I'm going to bring these 2 into here.
Yeah, next event is Slave Rebellion. Good call. So that's the event done. Fear card. Each player chooses a land to ISO. Ooh.
Oh. Interesting.
I
think you ISO this.
Why?
Because it prevents this, and this from exploring.
Oh.
Because there's no...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, wait, no, that's a good idea. No, it's not, because they're just gonna explore off of the town mountain anyway.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I mean, this is wilded. Maybe or do you want to preserve it?
I mean, I said at the beginning I'm going to be gambling on like where they're going to explore, because that's all wilds are good for, other than the damage. So I'm gonna... No, that has sands.
I think coastal is good.
It's stage 2. It could be anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit this coastal wetland.
Okay, so we're banking on my board?
Yep.
Alright.
I kind of am okay with it on my board, relatively, just because, I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, because sand and mountain, I have a hard time growing to. It's just not guaranteed. Okay, ravage in the wetlands. I am going to take one off to prevent it once, and then add an on each omen token, 2 fear, invaders ravage, omen gets removed. So I'm gonna prevent it twice. The ravage here doesn't happen. Ravage here doesn't happen. Over here, it's going to not do anything because of your resilience. Same thing over here, but it does generate 2 more fear. Sweet.
I like that.
Building in the mountains. So that's going to be 2 towns, disease, 2 towns, and skip, right?
Yep. Big skip.
Explore wetlands. Good ISO.
Oh.
Wilds is gone.
Double.
Exploring here, single here. And then escalation is after exploring, pick a land of the shown terrain. If it has town cities, add a blight, otherwise add a town. I'm fine with adding a blight here and adding a town here. How many more towns do we have left to work with? 5? That should be fine. Alright, slow powers. Ravage Undergrowth slithers back to life. I am going to cry because this requires a sacred site.
Brother. It's okay. I got poison land. Gonna get a little bit of value here. I'm just gonna 1 fear and clear this land right now.
Okay.
Slave Rebellion must save us, it seems.
Yeah.
Wild miscalculation. So,
I mean, I lose that presence anyway because if I
all I'm
didn't
saying,
skip, they would have. Yeah.
adding the presence was better than the 3 fear, it seemed.
But no, because I would have added it
off
to
the
a
known
mountains.
information.
I would have added it to a mountains. Why would I stack a 4th presence on this land?
Or you would have added it here, knowing it was.
No.
You know.
We had no info that it could have been jungles. It's just a misplay, man. It's just a misplay.
It is just a misplay.
Alright,
All right.
For this turn, I had to reclaim, and I gained a minor power. That minor power was Nature's Resilience. Thank goodness. I'm playing it alongside Fields Choked with Growth, because it's the only thing that doesn't require a sacred site. And thanks to the Permanent Sun, I have these powers online, which is pretty huge.
All right. I went and got myself a power card with middle option, putting back my sacred site down so that Ravage should be dealt with. I got Rouse the Trees and Stone and Rituals of Destruction.
Nice.
Let's see what we can do. On fast, G. Would you like to repeat a power card or should I?
Let me repeat it, please.
Here you go.
Okay, so All Enveloping Green is going to defend 2 up here.
Ooh, big defend.
And then Nature's Resilience is going to defend 6 over here.
Another big defend.
And then you give me a repeat. I'm going to repeat Nature's Resilience and defend 6 over here.
Yeah, and you don't have to pay for it.
All those mountains are covered.
Wow.
That is almost all my fasts. I'm going to add a wilds in this jungle and then push out this explorer into this mountain.
Oh, that's gross. Take a shower.
Do you have any other fasts? No. Okay. Event time.
I'm a slow guy.
Slave Rebellion! Add a strife to a town, and after finishing the event card, draw another one. Okay, so on my board it has to be... honestly, I think it's better over here.
Really?
Yeah. This is fully defended.
But you could get a free to hunt over here.
Wait, is that how that works? I thought it just destroys it. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. And then on
I'm
your
going to do
board,
it here.
over there.
Big conversion.
Invaders with strife take 1 damage per Dahan present, added Dahan per town or city this destroys. So, yeah, it is saying destroys. So, here's a Dahan and here's a Dahan. Okay, and then we have to go and chance it on another event. Promising farmland. When exploring once per board, place a town instead of an explorer. Okay.
That is not very good.
Add a beast to a land without blight that has town.
Oh,
Without blight that has a town. So that's going to be a beast
I
over
can only do
here.
it here.
Yeah, and I'm going to do it over here. During Ravage, defend 1 per Dahan. Is that
Oh,
relevant? No.
nope.
Fear card.
But it's nice.
Defend.
Oh my god.
Too much. Too much defense. This is...
Guys, chill out, man.
Nothing happens. These all get destroyed. These two get destroyed. And this is not 10 damage, so no blight. Build in the wetlands. I cannot prevent it. They're going to build a city here. And they're going to build
2 down.
2 towns there. And then they're going to explore the sands.
Finally!
You wanted sands?
Yeah, I really did. You'll see.
They're taking out my wilds, which is a little bit annoying.
That's kind of the point. Double.
Escalation, add a town to a land with blight or blight to a... Sorry, I'm throwing a blank here. After exploring, pick a land of the shown terrain. If it has a town, add a blight, otherwise add a town. So, town or city. So we can...
You can...
We can, instead of adding towns, what if we just blighted here?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Yeah, let's blight here, and then let's add the town here.
Okay. Wait, on the sand build? My brother.
It has to be on the sand.
Wait, oh, it has...
It has to be on a sand.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, let's not do it over here.
Okay.
We are not going to have Slay Rebellion to bail us out.
Alright,
It's
check
fine,
this
though.
play.
Oh, yeah?
Rouse the trees. There is no blight here, so I will do 2 damage and push an explorer
Okay.
and an unironically good Rituals of Destruction.
You hate to see it.
If it has at least 3 Dahan, this sand has 3 Dahan. We do 5 damage and 2 fear. That's 5 explorers gone. On France. On build.
Alright. You somehow did it. Congrats.
It took me 5 turns of setup, but we did it.
It's so stupid. Fields choked with growth, I'm going to push a town. Or, I can push these 3 Dahan into here. Yeah. Alright, TP?
Yep.
For this turn, I went with growth option number 2 so that I could play 3 cards this turn. I am playing Belligerent and Aggressive Crops, Stem the Flow of Fresh Water, and Ravage Undergrowth Slurs back to life. Thanks to the Guaranteed Sun, I also get to activate all 3 of these. I can't stress how important that is.
So, I'm reclaiming. I'm playing Draw of the Fruit and Poisoned Land. Somehow I have accidentally activated the 3 elements. It's actually good, it seems.
That's... Yeah, that worked. The only fasts I have are defense. I don't really have a place to use it, so I'll just throw it onto here in case something happens. Defend 4. And then adding a wilds, I'm going to add a wilds to this land, and I'm going to push out... oh, actually, no, sorry, this land. And then I'm going to ISO that land. I would push out an Explorer, but there's no Explorer to push. That is all my fasts.
I have no fasts.
Okay. Invader phase. Invaders surge inland. Move one town on a coastal land, 1 or 2 lands inland. No such land or town. Choose a land with disease. In that land, do 2 damage to invaders and 2 damage to Dahan.
Oh! Do I have damage in post? I have Poisoned Land.
In a land that's blighted? During Ravage, defend 1 per Dahan. Okay. Ravage in the wetlands. So, over here, I'm going to prevent that. And then, no Ravage, no Ravage. This doesn't do enough to blight. Building in the sands. This is going to build a city. This is going to build 2 towns. This is diseased, and this builds nothing. And now we explore the mountains. Good. They are not taking out my wilds. And they're exploring into beasts. We can add a town... Or not can, we have to add a town here and here.
Okay.
That gives us 3 towns left to work with. Slow powers.
So...
Wait before you poison land.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to... belligerent and aggressive crops over here. I'm going to... Actually... No, I can do this somewhere else. I'm going
Where do you want me to poison land?
I want you to poison land in that wetland where my presence is. I'm just trying to figure out if I should do it before or after. What does your empowered poison land do?
I full clear everything.
It's just going to full clear it. Okay. I was thinking of... Alright, never mind then. It's fine. Yeah, go ahead and just do it. Nuke it.
Okay. The question is, I have Draw of the Fruitful Earth. Is it good anywhere?
Draw of the Fruitful Earth? I think on your board.
What if I did it here?
You could.
Let's see what happens. I am going to...
Yeah. No. Do it in the lands that have the extra explorers. So into that sands, pull out this explorer and this explorer.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Good call. I can low-key poison land this, but it will kill all the Dahan. I'm gonna gather this Dahan and not poison land that. I'm actually gonna stick to that play here.
Stick to your play. So you poison land, that's going to generate 2 fear, and do 11 damage and add a blight. So just generate that fear, and then...
Kill everything. Sorry to your presence.
That's fine. Yeah, you already added the blight. Okay, so now I am going to belligerent and aggressive crops over here. Add a wilds, and then 1 damage to towns and cities only. I'm going to damage the city. And then if there are any adjacent wilds... Oh, wait. I thought it said per adjacent wilds. Man, that's disappointing. Well, that's 1 extra damage and fear.
Okay.
And then finish it off with stem the flow of fresh water. This does... Ooh. No, it's not enough to kill both town and city. That's fine. It'll just finish off the city. Leave this guy on 1 HP for whatever reason. And then Ravaged Undergrowth slithers back to life. I'm going to target... I was going to do this, but I think it's... Or sorry, I was going to do this, but I think it's better to do it here, because I can push those wilds. So I'm going to replace this blight with a wilds, and then push this wilds up here. And then it generates a fear, and technically does 3 damage in this land, but nothing is there to take that damage. That's my slows.
Alright, I think we're good on slow.
Yeah, TP. For this turn, I went with growth option number 1. I brought my top track all the way to the end, and I'm going to be playing Nature's Resilience and Ravaged Undergrowth slithers back to life.
Alright, I went with growth option number 2. The card I got was Song of Sanctity, and I'm going to be playing Guard the Healing Land, Rituals of Destruction, and A Year of Perfect Stillness.
I also forgot to mention, I did gain a card as well, Hazard Spread Across the Land. This is great for adding more wilds, but I don't need to do that this turn. What I am going to do this turn is I'm going to defend 2 in this land, and defend 6 in this land. And then I can also add a wilds to any land. I'm probably going to do it in this one.
Here?
No.
Oh.
It was range 0.
I see.
That's all my
That's a lot of
fast.
wilds. All right. Guard the healing land. I'm gonna remove this blight and defend 4.
Nice.
I'm giving either of us a 3-cost repeat.
Okay, so the question is, would you rather repeat Rituals of Destruction or let me repeat this to remove even more blight and add more wilds?
I think I would rather give you the repeat. So I'm gonna give it to you ahead of time.
Okay.
That is a dinky arrow, but that's okay. A year of perfect stillness. I was actually gonna do it here, but it seems you have it covered. I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna do it here
Okay.
because I'm sitting on the other one. I can't deal with the city yet.
All right. That takes us to event. Civic engagement. Remove a strife if you can't. Oh, no. That's unfortunate.
Oh,
That's that's so bad actually.
not yet.
Because I had exact defense. I had
It's okay.
yeah.
It's okay.
Remove a
Let's see what
strife.
happens.
Yeah. So +1 damage on either thing. On each board, destroy an explorer or a town in a land with beasts. It does not say remove the beast. Thank you. So
That is quite good,
I'm gonna destroy this town, and you're gonna destroy that one. Heck yeah.
and that's another fear card.
Push 3 Dahan from lands with disease to lands without. There's no lands with disease. Okay. Fear cards. Each player chooses a different land with Dahan, and each 1 damage per Dahan. Okay,
I'm gonna choose this one.
I'm gonna choose this one.
Okay.
So that kills everything here, and that kills a town and an explorer. Nice. Other fear
Okay.
card. Unrest. Each player adds strife to a town. For the rest of this turn, invaders have -1 to a minimum of 1. So
I'm gonna add a strife here.
do we have anything? You said you have stuff that does damage, right?
It has to be to a town, right? Okay.
It has to
I
be
have.
in a land with a Dahan.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah. Rituals of
For
Destruction.
each player adds a strife to a town.
I know, I know. I'm trying to see where we can make the use of the health reduction. The only damaging power we have is Rituals of Destruction, which can only target lands with Dahan. So I'm trying to figure it out.
I can't move to Han, can you?
No. So I think we're just gonna have to just do some prep. Let's do it here.
Yeah, sure.
Wait, can I be a
Wait, I don't care about that land. Is there a better land? There isn't.
no?
Sure, whatever. Life
So
sucks, I guess.
Ravage the Sands. Thankfully, nothing here. This is fully defended. Nothing here. This is fully defended, and they fight back and kill it all. And I'm pretty sure the next event is going to be the Slave Rebellion, which is cool.
Yep, I'm pretty
Skip.
sure as well.
Oh, that's a city. Okay. Explore the jungles. Oh, they do explore here. Wilds, though. 2 here, 1 here.
Okay.
I think I can deal with this. That's not a problem. Oh, escalation. At the end, add a town. Wait, does it say pick a land of the shown terrain? So it doesn't have to be successfully explored into. I'm gonna pick this
So you
town.
can do here. I'm gonna
You have
pick
to do this, otherwise.
this one,
no
yeah.
blight, yeah. Okay. Slow powers now. Wait.
Rituals is just
Wait.
gonna hit this. What?
What's the range on this? 1? Never mind. Don't worry about it. What are you doing? Rituals of Destruction, 2 damage.
Yep.
3 cost
Good
power,
card.
by the way.
Slow, by the way.
Ravaged Undergrowth. So, I can do this twice. I am out of range to do it on your board, which is unfortunate. But it at least lets me spread wilds on my board. So I'm going to replace... So, okay. I'll just... 2 Fear. No damage is going to be done here. Placing this with the wilds. And replacing this with the wilds. And I can push those wilds. I'm going to push this wilds here. And push this wilds... here. Either here or here.
Here.
Okay. That's all my slows.
Don't you have a repeat?
I used it.
Oh, sorry. Yes, yes, I see it now. Okay.
All right.
I think you should come up to my border.
Hmm. I'll see what I can do. For this turn, I'm throwing out everything I have because I can. I went with growth option number 2 and added a presence to this wetland up here. And then I am playing 4 cards: Hazard Spread, Belligerent and Aggressive Crops, Stem the Flow of Fresh Water, and Fields Choked with Growth.
All right. For this turn, I threw out Rituals of Destruction to gain Smothering Infestation, praying that it does enough.
I have a few fasts. I'm going to open up with Tangles. So with Tangles, I'm going to add a Wilds in this wetland, and then push out an Explorer. There's no Explorer there, though. That's fine. Isolate this land. So let me get an ISO marker. And then finally downgrade a city and then add a Wilds.
Wait, you're doing it here? I full cleared that.
It's range 0. Would you rather I do it here instead? Because I can.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so we'll just do a little switcheroo. I'm downgrading this, isolating this, adding 2 Wilds there, and also not pushing out an Explorer.
Thank you.
And then I have a Defend 4 in a land. I don't think it's enough, but I'm going to throw it onto here. It has to be from a sacred site, so yeah, it's best I can do. And then I have Hazard Spread. I'm going to spread these Wilds into here.
That's huge.
Except I can't because it's too far. Never mind.
Oh.
I will instead do it here. Yeah, that works. I'm slowly crawling up.
Yep. All my fasts, do you want to repeat or should I take it? I can repeat Rouse, the Fuse and Stew. That's all.
If you let me...
Song of Sanctity.
If you let me repeat Stem the Flow of Fresh Water, I cleared this.
Here you go. Up to your discretion.
Sick. Alright.
And the event we've all been waiting for.
Slave Rebellion!
If I'm wrong, I'm very sad. That's not Slave Rebellion.
Wait. Oh, no. Wait, is it next
We were
turn?
off.
We'll see.
It must be.
Investigation of Dane... No, we're on Terra 2. Destroy the Unnatural. Invaders do +3 damage when ravaging in lands with presence. I'm hoping your resilience can handle that.
It can.
It can. Cool. Each beast destroys an explorer. Add a beast on the board without one. Nice.
That is insane.
Goodbye, beast. Goodbye, beast. Goodbye, explorer. I meant to say explorer every time. I said beast. Each spirit with at least 3 Dahan among its lands may use a slow power now. I have
neither of us.
Dang it. Ravage the mountains. So this is gonna blight. And this is not gonna blight, but the strife is gonna go away. Build in the jungles. They're gonna build a town here. And I'm gonna prevent this. Is that 2 explorers? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm preventing this build. They're gonna build a city and a town here. And then, oh no, that's a city and 2 towns. How many more towns we got left? 1 town left.
Yeah, we can work with that.
Explore Jungle Sands. Okay. Wilds.
How do we have 1 town left?
Wilds. No, ISO. Okay. Needless to say, I think it's time to target the jungles. Slow powers, you do yours first.
So I was going to do it here, but now seeing what this...
Yeah.
Add a disease.
Big. And then 3 damage,
And
2 fear.
2 fear. That's fear card. 3 damage. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Then 1 damage to each invader. Boop,
Boom.
boop,
And then every
boop,
explorer.
boop, boop. Okay.
The town lives on
I'm
1.
panicking. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Here's a cool combo.
Hmm?
I can Song of Sanctity that.
Okay.
So if there are no explorers, remove a blight. Oh, rouse the trees and stone. I can target this land if it doesn't have blight.
That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
Okay.
All right, do your
So,
thing.
yeah, do my thing. Um, I'm going to. Okay, I have 1 repeat for any of these. Let's start with belligerent and aggressive crops. So we're gonna add a wilds to this mountain and do 1 damage to towns and cities only. There you go. And then if there are any adjacent wilds, 1 fear, 1 damage to towns and cities only. Then stem the flow of fresh water. I will do that to finish off the city, damage the town. And then fields choked with growth, push a town or push 3 to Han. I am going to. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Waiting.
I'm gonna push this town first before I did any of the other 2 things.
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
Yeah, and now I do 1 damage to. I did 1 damage to the town with that AoE. And now I'm going to repeat stem the flow of fresh water, do the AoE damage again. That kills that. I was gonna repeat this to add more wilds, but I think just killing towns is a better move right now.
Yeah, when we're about to lose, that's the way to go. Me personally, though.
We have 5 towns left to work with. I think we'll be fine. This is a problem land, but we'll see what we can do.
I cannot get there. Yeah, TP. I don't know what to do about that.
For this turn, I had to reclaim all my cards. But I have every presence track off of my board, which means I can start putting presents from my destroyed pile. I gained a major power. I gained Spill Bitterness into the Earth, which I'll try to use in this land. I didn't want to forget any of my cards, but I will be forgetting Belligerent and Aggressive Crops with the hopes that it maybe at some point comes back on event, because it is such a good card for my spirit. But yeah, I'll be playing Hazard Spread Across the Land, Fields Choke with Growth, and Stem the Flow of Fresh Water, because those all cost 0.
All right. I went with Reclaim, Rouse the Trees and Stone, Smothering Infestation, Song of Sanctity, and A Year of Perfect Stillness. Let's get into it. I have the 2nd level of myself because I think I get the most value out somehow, somewhere. And I'm going to start with A Year of Perfect Stillness. Besides that, prevent everything that goes on over here.
And then you have the repeat, right? Is
I'm
that
going to
gonna
save
be
the repeat for slow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a few fasts. I'm gonna save this one for last. So let's begin. From a sacred site, I can defend 4 and also remove a blight. I don't really have a place from a sacred site to defend, so instead I'll just remove this, which will compensate for this. Tangles, I'm gonna do it here. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that last. After all enveloping green, I'm going to spill bitterness into the earth. That is going to do 6 damage in this land. Add 2 Badlands and Strife and 1 Blight. So 6 damage goes off first. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Actually, I'm gonna do it on the town. Yeah. Add 2 Badlands and a Strife and a Blight. So Blight, and that Blight is gonna cascade to the wetlands here. And
Okay.
then the Badlands is added after, which is annoying.
Oh.
I'm gonna add the 2 Strife instead. And then, in up to 3 adjacent lands, add Badlands or Strife. I'll add the Badlands here for you to take care of. No, it has to be a Strife, sorry. Yeah.
Make up your mind.
I made up my mind. Because Hazard
Okay.
spread across the... I'm too far away for it, never mind. I
I
saw an out with Hazards putting the Strife on this Explorer, because now they're going to Ravage it and I can't do anything about it.
We're not gonna lose. I don't even think we go to Blinded Island.
I know, it's just, I'm trying to make the best I can with these powers, and it's... Wait, no, there is another out. There's another out. I promise this time.
Oh my god.
I promise this time there's another out. Okay. I'm going to... Still gonna add the Strife here, just in case something happens on event. But I'll add the Badlands in this land. And that is the fully resolved Spill Bitterness into Earth. Nothing else happens with this power. Now with Hazard Spread, this can wait. Tangles, I'm going to add a Strife here. And then that is going to push an Explorer. So it's now not going to Ravage, which is fine. Let's push it into the wetlands. Isolate, and then does not downgrade anything because there's no city in there. And yeah, that's that. Okay. Good lord, that took too long. Finally, Hazard Spread. I'm just gonna not think about it and add a Wilds into... probably... No, let's just add a Beast here. We have enough Wilds. Let's add Beasts. That's my fasts. And that's your fasts as well. Let's go to event.
Okay, time. Actually, this time.
Slave Rebellion. Stage 1... No, we're on stage 3 now, so... Just on each board, destroy a town. Then add a Strife to any 2 towns and cities across the board. Then every invader takes 1 damage per Strife it has. Oh.
Oh. That's better than I thought it was going to be.
So I'm going to add a Strife onto this town. We can destroy one of these towns, up to you.
I want to destroy this one.
Okay, and then add a Strife to any of these. Wait, no, let's just add it here. Okay. Now on my board, destroy a town, add a Strife to any 2 towns.
So just add 1 Strife.
Just add the 1, that's fine.
And it takes 1.
Takes 1. This one dies because it's on 1 HP. This one dies because it is 2 strifed.
Mm-hmm.
And then invaders with Strife take 1 damage per Dahan present. Add a Dahan per thing this destroys. Oh.
That's a lot of damage.
Do we want to add a Dahan here instead?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, then fine.
I don't think it matters at all.
We'll leave it then. Just draw and return and go to next event.
Yep.
Missionaries arrive. How much sun we got? I want these guys
We
out
got
of
4
here.
sun.
I want these guys out of here. I don't have...
They get to stay. I'm broke.
They get to stay, unfortunate. Okay, we gotta gamble. So, top minor power. If it has sun, push and explorer. Otherwise, convert. Ready?
Yep.
No sun.
Let it ride.
So... that's gonna be this Dahan turns into a town. And on this board, this... It has to be this Dahan. That turns into a town.
Oh, okay.
Each beast destroys an explorer. Add a beast on the board with that one. Okay. That destroys this explorer. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, fear cards, please end the game for us. Gather up to 4 explorers or towns into lands with 2 or more invaders.
Uh,
Gather up
on each
to?
board.
Yeah, gather up to. We can get
I'm
these
gonna
mountain guys out.
let's gather these two in here,
Oh,
and then let's
smart.
gather these two into here,
No,
or
it has to have 2 or more invaders, yeah.
into here,
You got the explorer in there, too.
and then you can also gather this town.
Nice.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
That's crazy. Okay.
Tread carefully. Each player may choose a land with Dahan or adjacent to Dahan. Invaders do not ravage there this turn.
I don't care.
Irrelevant? Yeah.
Irrelevant.
Each player removes an invader from a lane with 2 or fewer invaders.
Woo!
Remove the city.
1, 2.
Wouldn't you rather remove this?
And I destroyed it. Let me remove the fear. Yeah, let's remove that one. That works.
Okay.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Ravage in the jungles. Skip, nothing, nothing. Only 1 damage.
Oh, sorry.
Kills Explorer.
The stripe stays.
Build in jungle and sands. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 2 towns. Skip. Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Okay, let's check it. Smothering infestation.
Whoa, we're not done yet. We gotta do Explore.
Oh, you're right. I mean,
You jumped the gun a little.
I really did.
No Explore here. Wilds, wilds. Double Explore here. Wilds. Double Explore here. Single Explore here. Double Explore here.
Okay,
All
smothering.
right, let's see it.
2 fear, 3 damage. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, like that. And then, 1 damage to everything.
You forgot to add the disease.
And... Oh, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna do it again.
Nice.
And it all dies. GG.
Oh, that was the
Vital
last city.
strength of the earth.
That was the last city. Wow. Nice.
Yep.
Damn. I didn't know we were gonna be able to close it out there. That was pretty good.
Yep. Those 3 fear cards in Terra 3 tends to do that. Alright. Well,
I could have pushed in that town for just an extra score.
yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I still had Rouse, I still had we had a lot more points to get, but my point was that we won the game.
And we won the game on Healthy Island. So
Easily.
Is the Blight Curve a myth? No, probably not. I think our Spirit Duo was just really good to deal with it.
Yeah, I think our Spirit Duo is actually better on Healthy Island the way you played. I played around Rouse. I need my presence on the board.
Yeah.
And we just outscaled them.
Yeah, it's
simple as that.
It's either... Yeah, I think what I learned from this game was either you get the cards you need to keep the island and Healthy Island the entire time, or you go Blighted Island and then you get the cards you need to stay afloat.
Yeah, I think see Blighted Island as kind of an alternate win condition. Like, it does soften up the game. So if you're lacking damage, it's really good.
Yeah.
But here we had so much damage with my goat. Where is he? Where's my favorite card?
No, don't, get that.
Rituals of
get that out of
Destruction
here.
for
Get that out of
5.
here.
Oh my god.
No. That
Hey, it prevented 5 towns by itself. That's all I'm saying.
it prevented 5 towns and then just completely fell off after for another
that's why
power
I forgot it. It was a good
that
counter.
costed the same and did even more. Like pretty much infinitely more damage. Uncapped damage.
It only took 5 turns of setup. It wasn't even.
I think the other thing is defense and blight removal are just so much better without our house rule. Because there's just so much more Dahan on the board. I think we knew that was going to be a thing, but just seeing it here, it's just like, huh. Going offensive is just reckless and dangerous, but it's like fun, you know? Like going defensive.
Yeah.
Spread of Rampant Green with Tangles is, I will always stand by that this is the most fun way to play Spread Rampant Green. because you're not just feeding everyone extra presents to like scale the game up faster.
Mhm.
Instead, you're actually playing with wilds and you have a spatial puzzle. So it's a little bit less like cheesy, but it's still a pretty strong defensive spirit. And yeah, defensive spirits just feel better now with
I would agree.
I think before we had to there wasn't an incentive to protect lands with Dahan because it was like, oh, they're taking care of it. But now it's like we're actually protecting them. There's a lot more of them alive, which I made that one critical misplay early on into the game, but losing my presence didn't mean nearly as much as losing the Dahan. You know, I think that was the biggest
Yeah,
thing.
for sure, for sure. I will say, I think we were more hesitant to play base roles, but now that we're actually in it, I'm feeling a lot more confident. I
Yeah,
think we are playing cleaner overall. There was one misplay, but usually there's more than one misplay. I
yeah,
feel like we're honing our skills a lot more to keep up with the fact we are not used to this play style.
yeah,
So I'm excited.
and we are also ramping up the difficulty. Like this was the first game we decided to go up to a level 2 adversary on arguably one of the hardest ones for like spirits to deal with in the early game, and we did pretty well with it. So I'm happy
Yes.
with how this turned out. So yeah, that's the end of the game. Thank you all for watching. Any last things you want to say, Ethan?
Uh, Only last thing I want to say was that we did stream this game on twitch.tv/annoyingrootfighters. Check us out on Thursdays, 6 p.m. I have gotten my schedule to work out, thank God.
Nice.
And hope to catch you in the next one. See ya.
Yep. See you on the next one.